Hey you guys, this is Crystal here, and I just wanted to give you the briefest version of my story that I maybe could possibly put out. But basically, I started this coaching journey as the biggest skeptic. I have been in the fitness industry for years and years, since I was 20 years old, and I'm almost 40. And I honestly thought I was better than this. I assumed that this opportunity and working with this company was just like so many of the other things, the network marketing that I had seen out there that were products full of fake garbage, chemical crap, something that I would never put my name next to and never recommend to any of my clients. I assumed that they were going to be these cheesy kind of one-size-fits-all workouts that, again, I would never recommend to my clients, that I could do it all better. And finally, when I actually humbled myself and looked at the products and learned about the workouts and all of the ingredients that were in them and everything, I was beyond impressed, to say the least. Beyond impressed. And then the more that I started diving into it, the more that I realized, like, this is exactly how I would do something if I were to ever create a company like this. If I were to ever create anything to this size or this magnitude, it would be like this. And then the icing on the cake was when I went to my first national convention, the first year that I was became a coach. I almost didn't go, but I went, and that was where it was confirmed to me that this company, that their morals, their values, their standards, their integrity really lined up with mine, which that was truly, truly important to me. So as a trainer, I realized that I could help more people in this way than what was in my little, 20-mile radius bubble, that I could truly change more lives in this capacity. And I was creating another revenue stream for my family and for myself, still doing what I loved. So it just really made sense. And then for me, over time, what had happened was, honestly, I loved the time freedom. I was still getting to do what I loved, but at the same time, I was free to control my schedule. I didn't have to wake up at a certain time. I didn't have to, I wasn't passing ships in the night with my husband or anything else anymore. I could control my schedule, still do what I love, and be present with my family, because my family, personally for me, was my priority. And so I worked my business around my family and decided to do this full time and leave personal training instead of doing it the other way around and working my family around my business. So it took me about 2.5 years personally to get to a full-time income, and then about a little over, just under 3 years, when I hit 6 figures. And I was working part-time, I was working full-time in personal training and slowly easing out of it. And that's when I gave up my in-person training, because I loved the freedom of being able to come and go as I pleased, being able to focus around my kids and do the stuff that I wanted to do on the times that I wanted to do it. It was just really life-changing. And ever since then, we've been able to travel more often. We've eliminated credit card debt. We have been able to put our kids into private school. It's just opened up so many more doors, and I've helped so many more people on such a different level than even what I was capable of when I was working with people in person. So that's my story in a nutshell, and it's still at 4 minutes, but that was as fast as I can go. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask.